Pain makes you stronger. That's a fact. It sucks to go through. Matter of fact, it could be miserable because it hurts. And especially if you've been going through it for a long time, it's like, dang, I ain't asked to be stronger. Be like that sometimes, bro. For real. Like, it really gets to a point where sometimes, bro, too much is too much. And that's when it's like, things gotta be made. Like, changes gotta be made, you know? Like, you can only do what you can at the end of the day. Because in this life, although we are abundant, as I like to think and believe, at least that's what we were intended to be. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of things we can do. A lot of things are just out of our control. Best thing we can do is just, have faith in God. And not only that, but just have faith that things will work out for the better in some way, shape, or form. Or at the very least, just finding joy through the suffering, finding happiness. And maybe that's where your true existence lies, your true purpose is in. Like, finding that purpose, that joy, that happiness within that midst of suffering. And then from there on, you can do whatever it is that you're called to do or you want to do, whatever it may be, whatever that might mean for you. It's as simple as that. Yeah, just got to enjoy life because it is short. And although you may not be where you want to be, you may not have the life that you want, you can always be in control of, and I'm just talking about how we don't really have much control, but you can control, I guess, how you react. And that's easier said than done because a lot of times it's just way easier to keep our heads down and just not care and just give up because that's the easier option. It's way harder to just care and want to do something about it and also like just keep yourself afloat because that takes a little bit of effort and you're already exhausted, So it's like trying to, I don't know how to say, it's like trying to swim, you feel me? Like you're drowning or like you're getting tired and you're just keeping yourself afloat. You're already exhausted, so like, maybe you just sink a little bit, but you know how exhausted you already are from keeping yourself up. So just to keep yourself up already is just a lot of effort. And it's like, why? There's no need, right? And I guess that's somewhat true, like, hey, 1 second, I'm sorry. Hydration. That's really good. That keeps your head afloat. Water. Like the other day I was just talking about on this channel addictions and whatnot and how like, a lot of times the way we keep ourselves afloat is putting ourselves down even more via like drugs, alcohol. And hey, look, in the moment it may help, right? In the moment it may give like temporary relief. It may give like treatment, so to speak. I'm not going to argue against that, but I do think it's not good for the body. And like, in turn, like while you do get temporary relief, I feel like you're doing it at the expense of like hurting your body in a way that's not good. At least when you exercise, yeah, you put your body through stress, but I guess it's good stress. Good stress. I don't know if that's a thing, but at least you're getting a lot of mental clarity, but also I guess even long term, just health, maybe your body just adapts better to certain exercises or harder exercises. You get stronger physically and mentally. Can't go wrong with it. But yeah, it's definitely hard to keep your head up when you're already like suffering, when you're already exhausted. I don't know if this is like bad to say, but I feel like sometimes it's like that's the only choice you have left. There are times where I feel like that's the only choice you have, or just to sink, And I feel like that's what truly makes someone great, spectacular, amazing. Not that you have to prove anything, but shoot, it doesn't hurt. It does, but shoot, that's the cost of greatness. It hurts. I just say why not? Because I feel like life is definitely worth living, and life is definitely worth pursuing. It's never going to be perfect. You're not going to get a perfect life no matter what. You feel me? But I still think it's worth pursuing in the sense, what I mean by that is like exactly what I said, like keeping your head up, in those tough moments, even if it takes all your energy. I guess that's you giving it 100%. That's what giving something 100% looks like, is to be able to just say, screw how I feel. I'm gonna keep up. I'm gonna keep trying. Not only that, but I'm gonna do it with joy. I'm gonna do it with peace. I'm gonna do it with love and happiness. Even if it hurts, even if it costs me my sanity. Because I know that's what's important, and I know that's what makes me, dare I say it,